there, I'm Chritchley. I'm Naturopath and Nutritionist with Bevital, and today I'm here to talk to you about the little universe that resides in your gut, otherwise made up of trillions of bacteria, otherwise known as the microbiome. So now we all know how important the microbiome is for our digestive health. We know it's important to help with things like constipation, diarrhea, bloating, all those digestive symptoms. However, it's also really important for our health from top to toe, our systemic health. It's so important for the functioning of our all over body that it's often referred to as our second brain. Now, there's a ton of research that has really exploded in the recent years on how important our microbiome is on our all over health and well-being. It's interesting though, we actually had our first research on probiotics come out actually at the beginning of the 1900s. And so since then, we've had so much research come through, it's mind-blowing. Now, research has come through from our brain-gut axis. So we have a whole class of probiotics known as encephalobiotics. And so these are strains of bacteria that we have isolated as actually being able to have a significant impact upon our brain. And so that's on our regulation of mood, cognition, sleep, and behavior. So these probiotics are actually able to alter the levels of neurotransmitters or brain chemicals that help control all those functions, which is amazing. That something as simple as a probiotic can actually have the power to change anxiety and depression, autism, mood disorders. It's a really, really powerful tool that we have. Conversely, when we have bad bacteria in our gut, that also has the ability to negatively impact how we feel and how we act. So those bad bacteria secrete inflammatory chemicals, otherwise known as lipopolysaccharides. And so they're creating these bad pro-inflammatory chemicals. We're absorbing them into our bloodstream and they're circulating to our brain, and then they're actually impacting inflammation within the brain and then impacting mood and behavior. And so depression and autism are often referred to as being a brain on fire. And that's again because of this neural inflammation that can be really contributed towards that inflammation coming from the gut. So again, when we've got any mood disorders, any behavioral disorders, even something as simple as insomnia, it's really important to make sure that gut health is a-okay. A huge area with our gut health that we're aware of is its role in our immune system. And a lot of people jump on that merry-go-round of getting sick, taking antibiotics, killing off a lot of good bacteria, lowering our immune function, getting sick again, taking more antibiotics, and it just keeps going. The reason that bacteria balance in our guts is so important for immune function is because our immune system literally samples that composition. So it sends little cells into the gut. It's actually like a little arm-like projection. It's quite interesting. It's called a dendritic cell, and they sample that composition, and based upon the information that it's getting from that sample, it affects what immune cells and how much we make. So really, really, really important. And we do know as well, again, that there's a whole host of different strains of bacteria which we've proven to reduce the occurrence of colds and flus and to shorten the severity. So with my clients, regardless of what they're presenting to me with, their gut health is the first thing that I investigate. So we have detailed discussions about their gut health, and if there are signs and symptoms, regardless of what they're coming to me, I will definitely address those first. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to trial gut performance with my patients and have had fantastic results. So with only 5 days trials, my patients have had significant improvement in their constipation and bloating, which are really vital signs to pick up on when we've got poor gut health, because our bad bacteria ferment a lot more, so they cause a lot more gas production, which can come out as bloating or flatulence or burping. And often these bad bacteria produce chemicals which can stun the cells lining the gut and actually slow that motility and cause constipation. So it's really significant to actually be able to affect change in my patients after only 5 days with this prebiotic, which has been fantastic. The other thing that my patients have noticed is a real change in their appetite. So late night snacking has decreased, and my patients have been able to stick to their 3 meals per day rather than feeling the need to snack in between. So it's definitely having that impact upon blood sugar as well, which is just fantastic.